Hi guys, it's Molly. As you can see, I posted above. I just kind of felt called to do a live reading for you guys today. It kind of helps me out when I'm feeling down. And also, I decided I was in need of a heart chakra healing ritual. And so I'm going to go ahead and get some things started and welcome. I know it's a Monday. I'm on an extended vacation from work, fortunately. But I know some of you guys are probably back to the office today. So let's see who can join. Hello, how are you? It's Molly. Oh, hey, we got 6 people in here. Hi, guys. How are you today? A couple things I want to say. I've done this before, and I know that if you guys are typing comments right now, it's going to be about a minute before I see them for some reason. But, yeah, like I was saying before, I just felt called to do a reading for you guys today. And also, I was going to do for myself anyways, a little heart chakra healing ritual. And I just think this time of year, you guys, the holidays can be really rough for a lot of us. For some of us, just being alone at this time can be difficult. For some of us, being around people at this time can be really difficult. Hi, Dove. I'm going to do my best to say hi to everybody. Later when I do a reading and I start channeling, sometimes I lose track of the comments and things like that. Hi, Kate. Hi, Kate. I feel like I remember your name and I remember you being from Oklahoma. I'm from Kansas. So, yeah, today I'm talking about heart chakra healing and just the heart chakra in general. And actually, one of the really great ways to heal your heart chakra. Hi, Era. Hi from Dubai. Oh my gosh. I wonder if you were able to see that amazing eclipse that we had on the 25th. If you're able to see that or know anything about it, say hey. It was super intense. Hi, Dove. Dove, I remember you from Florida. How are you? Hi, Kate. I'm so glad you guys are here. So, getting onto nature where everything is just like super duper green, that is a great way to heal the heart chakra. For me, like, I live in Kansas and it's 36 degrees outside. Everything is this horrible shade of gray. So sometimes, like, I'm trying to go ahead and get in touch with nature. I touch some trees whenever I go outside. But meditations for me, and especially ancestral meditations, because a lot of my ancestors are from Ireland. And so just imagining the greenness of all of the beautiful nature and thinking about the interconnectedness between us. Hi, Sahar. Hi from Switzerland. Wow, I'm so glad you guys are here. But anyways, just like nature, and especially plants, and just the green imagery is really, really good for healing the heart chakra. So, but like I said, it's Kansas and it's gray and it's December. I trying to bring that into this session. So I'm gonna let you guys know right now, there is a lot of herbal work involved here. And so if that's something you just want to observe and not participate in, that's totally fine. But I really do want this to be participatory. Anyways, I got this Mother Earth incense burning right now. I have my solfeggio frequencies in the background. And if you don't know about solfeggio frequencies, like, I'm really getting into sound science, and it's amazing how everything's about vibration, okay? And so the vibration that heals the heart has a certain tone. And so that's what I've got going on in the background for you guys right now. Sweet, we got 18 people. Hi, guys. Like I said, it takes about a minute. Hi from Mississippi. Hi, Precious. It takes a second for me to see your comments, so I'm going to do my best to be really attentive to that, okay? So, part of what I do, I'm a teacher. Please don't be bored by this. This is meant to be very educational for everybody. I got myself a Christmas gift. I got myself the Llewellyn's Complete Book of Correspondences. And so I was just looking at the entry on the heart chakra, and if you guys don't know much about chakras, I just really started studying them and really getting into them a couple of months ago, and it's been really, really good for my healing and ascension. So, the Sanskrit name for the heart chakra is Anahata. It is associated with Jupiter, Saturn, the Sun, and Venus. It's associated with the full and the new moon. We're just on the edge of a new moon first quarter phase, and it is located here in the center of your chest, okay? Hi, Peggy. How are you from South Carolina? Great to have you guys here. So, the color associated, like I said, with the heart chakra is green. That's why being out in nature is really good for you. If you guys are suffering from winter, like lack of color, like I am, just try to surround yourself with the color green as much as possible. And then also pink is really good for healing the heart. Okay. So, ooh, I didn't know it was associated with saffron. I've got some saffron in the other room, but it is not in my rose blend right now. Let's see. I have some crystals on the table I'm going to talk about. I have some herbs on the table, some flowers I want to talk about. The metal that is associated with the heart chakra is gold, and sounds that you can make to activate the heart chakra is yum. Okay, but to move energy through the heart chakra is okay, so these are all things that are like somewhat new to me, and I just want to share, you guys. Okay, it's all about love and healing. I have recently come into the belief that that all healing is collective. Okay, all healing is mutual. If I can heal myself, maybe you guys can heal while you're here, and if I can help to heal you guys, that essentially heals me. Okay, so I'm going to get into some light witchcraft here, you guys, but there's no pentagrams, nothing like that. I'm just calling upon some of my ancestors. So feel free to do the same if you are feeling compelled to, but if you just want to observe and see what that's like, please do. I actually do not like the term witch, but when I use it, I say I'm a little bit of a Disney princess witch. I'm like really into flowers and butterflies and stuff like that. So, okay. Hi, guys. I've got about 20. I wonder if I'm losing people because A, I'm not reading tarot right now, or B, I'm talking about witchcraft. Okay, so I'm lighting my little charcoal tablet. It's really fun just to watch. Okay, and kind of meditate on the fact that fire is change. Okay. So if any of you guys are into Hermeticism, you're going to see a lot of those principles kind of brought up here, just about transmutation, okay? We are transmuting, all right? So the way I want to start off this ritual, if you guys are joining in with me here, okay? If you're just observing, thank you for that, okay? Just so you know, I'm very, very eclectic, okay? So I'm going to call on some ancestors, some archangels, things like that. If you guys have spiritual team that you work with, go ahead and call on them now. And I'm going to talk about the pink rose, okay? So, this is all, like I said, sort of like ancestor knowledge and things that I've been really getting into and exploring because I was feeling called to by my spirit guides, etc. Okay, so the pink rose, like I said, pink is associated with the heart chakra. And while red roses are about just love, pink roses to me are about unconditional love. Laura, I am so happy that you are here. Thank you for being here. The pink rose represents specifically self-love, okay? Anytime. Hi, Michelle. What up, girl? Represent. Yes, absolutely. 2020 is going to be our year. We are on the rise, okay? I like the word practitioner or mage just because I'm letting you know my ancestors got murdered under that word rich. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so all I'm saying is we're here together, okay? Whatever your beliefs are, all right? So nonetheless, get back to this herbal stuff, all right? So the tradition is any rose represents the heart, okay? So I want to do some work today where I'm really, really getting into our heart. We got to open up our heart chakra, okay? So like I said, if you have divinities you want to call upon right now, call upon those, okay? And this is a two-step process. I'm going to crush open the heart of this rose, and that signifies opening our hearts today, okay? Then I'm going to drop it onto this charcoal tablet, and it will burn. Okay, and that simply signifies that we're here to transmute our hearts, to heal them in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so calling upon divine spirits of love and light. Hi, Michelle. Okay, I'm so glad you guys are here with me, okay? I think I'm losing people, but you know, to each their own, all right? So I've crushed this all the way to the heart. We're getting way into our heart. That's a lot of rose, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and drop that right onto the charcoal and let that burn, okay? So we're opening our hearts right now, you guys. We're opening our hearts to being healed today, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I think what I want to do is a pick a card reading, because I want to make sure that the reading that I do today, which by the way, I got all these tarot decks. If you look at the post that I made, I listed all the decks that I have. So if anybody is interested in, mostly just if you have any questions about those decks, if you want to see them, you want to talk about them, I've got a huge deck collection. But I got a bunch out today, and I want the video I do today and the reading I do today to be something that people can come back to when the post is live. Zachary, thank you so much for being here. You are a blessing. I want it to be something that people can come back to even after I'm not live, so I think I'm going to do a pick a card reading, and I'll guide you guys through that, okay? Thank you, Zachary. Oh my gosh, thanks for the hearts, you guys. All right. Okay, so in addition to that, I do have an herbal blend right here that I'm just going to be using kind of as an incense. It has red rose, senna, which is an herb which is associated with love, and also about just like really honest communication. And this is about not just healing our own hearts, but healing relationships, okay? And then eucalyptus, you guys. I don't know if you've ever had the experience. Just for me, burning eucalyptus leaves transforms my energy in no other way. I think I'm just kind of going through a phase of heart healing right now, and this eucalyptus has been really helpful. So throughout the rest of the video, you're going to see me throwing these things on, okay? All right? So we've opened up our heart, okay? Take a moment to meditate. I'm actually going to go ahead and light some incense, and then I'm going to do a 3-step smudging process. And that's going to help us to cleanse our heart, to purify our heart, and to bless our hearts, okay? And so that's sort of the process of healing that we're going to undergo today. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. Okay, just quick tip. I got this at the dollar store, and it is amazing for smudging. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, Zachary, I told you, man, I felt called. One of the things I'm really trying to do is like open myself up to the collective, because I've been given these gifts that like, and I'm called to heal with them, okay? And so I've been really trying to open myself up to the collective and make myself available to different platforms so that anybody who can benefit from my gifts, like, I want to find you guys, okay? All right? So this is white sage, you guys, okay? Michelle, I'm so glad that you're here, okay? Michelle, so if your heart is open right now, we're saging it. We're saging it, okay? I'm going to blow some of this at you guys, okay? Oh my gosh, so this is to remove any negativity, any resentment that you're holding on to. Good morning, T. I am so glad you are here today. So we're going to get rid of, we're going to get down there. I'm going to name some things, you guys, all right? To me, the best thing that you can do when you're feeling down, you got to give it a name, okay? What are you feeling? And really separate from the other things that are going on with you. Are you feeling shame? Okay. Has the universe taught you to feel ashamed of the love that you have given to people in the past because they didn't return it to you? We're going to burn that away today, you guys. Chase that away. Okay. Any guilt that you are feeling, any shame or blame that you are feeling. Some of you guys might feel responsible for hurt that was caused to other people. Okay. Some of you guys might feel just that you've been hurt. Hi, Felipa. I'm so glad you're here today. Okay? So right now we're saging our heart chakras. Okay? So guilt, shame, fear, self-doubt, that little voice that somebody planted in your head that tells you that you're not worthy of love, we're saging it away. Okay? We are saging it away. All those things that you wish you could have said on your own behalf, you know now how to stand up for yourself in the future. So any negative feelings that you have about those past encounters, just thank your past self for doing what you needed at the time, okay? And understand that you're a new you. Thank you, Zachary. Thank you, Zachary. Like I said, I was compelled to be here. Thank you. Hi, Amanda. I'm glad you're here. All right. So we're saging our heart chakras now. Okay. All right, you guys. We're banishing, like I read tarot, and so I'm all about symbology. I also combine pagan and Christian. Just like once upon a time, I taught the history of Christianity. Okay. I'm a former scholar and just a total hippie now. And so there's a lot from Christianity and Catholicism that I draw upon. But one thing that's really helpful is, hi, Amanda. I can't remember if I said hi already. This imagery of the devil that comes up in tarot, because it's been coming up a lot. And with all of this Saturn and Pluto stuff going on, like you guys, I have videos about all of this on my YouTube channel, Soul School Tarot and Astrology. My name is Molly, by the way. Heart, heart, heart. I love you guys back. I'm going to take my socks off because I'm getting warm. Okay. But anyways, the devil can represent Capricorn season, and we're in Capricorn season now. And it's associated with Saturn and has a lot to do with karma, okay? And essentially, to me, what it means to close out a karmic cycle is to understand the subconscious impulses, the ego-based impulses that cause you to repeat certain patterns and cycles when it comes to roles, relationships, mind frames, things like that, okay? Yes, absolutely. It's all about intent. It's all about how Zachary just said it's meant to be drawn on, even negative. It depends on the intent. Talking in your pocket. Yes, I love you, Kendall. I am so glad that you're here. I know I got in your pocket, but I'm glad I'm there. Okay, so, and my name is Molly, by the way. I know that's not I think I'm following this group with my page, Soul School Tarot and Astrology, but my name is Molly, and I'm glad to be here. Okay, so nonetheless, this devil energy, okay? So here's, if we want to relate it to Christianity, like, essentially, like, to be in hell is this to be distanced from God, okay? So if you replace the word God with faith and belief and your knowledge of like how connected you are with the all, it's distance from that, okay? And what is it that separates us from that? It's negative self-talk, it's fear, it's doubt. These are the things that the devil represents in the tarot, okay? And these are the things that we're cleansing out, okay? So we're cleansing out all of this negativity, any of this like, you guys, it's all very ego-based, okay? And we all have egos, and we don't need to chase those things away. We have to learn how to work with them and how to listen to them because they're talking to us about where we still need to be healed, okay? So we've cleansed away all of this. Eat them up. That's right. Consume them, transform them, transmute them, right? Eating something is transmuting it. That's for real, okay? So we went ahead and saged all of that out. Let me shake some ash off of my next smudge stick. Ooh, there's a lot. I got a good burn off of that. Okay, this is a collection of a lot of times I do rituals, you guys, and I recommend everybody, like if you want to practice anti-colonialism in your paganism, okay, make sure you're always honoring the ancestors of the land that you're on, okay? So the Native Americans who once occupied this land that I live on now here in Kansas, this would have been what they used instead of sage, okay? And it's basically pine and spruce and pinyon. And you guys, the smell of it, especially in the wintertime, okay? So what we're doing with this, it's a 3-step smudging process, okay? Now that we got our heart chakras open, we went ahead and we banished all the negativity that we were holding on to. And this right here is meant for purification, okay? So this is a smudge stick that can use to sanctify sacred spaces, which, by the way, your heart is, okay? Your heart is at the center of your chakra system. And it is the meeting point between sort of the 3D and the 5-3. 5D, okay? So your root chakra is what grounds you here in the material world, and your crown chakra is what connects you to spirit, and your heart chakra is right in between the two of them, okay? So we are recognizing our heart as a sacred space, okay? We are purifying our hearts, okay? Like I said, we banished all the negativity, and this is so that we can make it new again, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here and being a part of this and letting this be a collective endeavor, because like I said, my heart healing is your heart healing, okay? I love the smell of this. I wish you guys could be here and smell it too, all right? So smudge in your hearts, okay? Smudge your hearts, because your heart is a sacred place, okay? So, all right. It's super cold out there, but I definitely cracked a window, and I'm glad I did. I had to unplug my smoke detector in this room. That's real. I went right outside of it, so don't worry. I'm not going to die in a house fire, hopefully. Okay. Third step. All right. We're just going to put a little blessing into your hearts. All right. And I've got some Palo Santo for that. Okay. So, like I said, if you guys have called upon your, your spirit guides as a whole person, Beth, that starts in our hearts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Beth. Okay, so this is just to bring in blessing, all right? If you've got angels with you, spirit guides, ancestors, thank them for being a part of your path, okay? And let them know that you trust them with your heart, okay? Yeah, opening up the heart chakra is all about trust. And it can be hard to trust. When it's hard for you to trust other human beings, understand that you're surrounded by all these non-human beings who can reflect back to you the unconditional love that you're needing, okay? So we're going to just kind of like, gratitude is a wonderful way to bless the heart moving forward. So let's just say thank you to each other. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here, okay? Thank you for creating a space that where I can come in here and open up my heart chakra and talk about it with you guys, okay? You guys, one thing that I really hate is that when I'm doing these live videos on Facebook, I have no idea how much time has passed, okay? Last time I was on here for like an hour and 45 minutes. So thank you guys for being here, okay? All right. So here's blessings to your heart, okay? So that moving forward, thank you, Ruth, for being here. Okay, moving forward, you can trust in yourself and you can trust in your heart-based decisions, okay? Because we chased away all the fear and shame and self-doubt and all the guilt that we were holding on to. We recognize that our heart is a sacred place. And now, we feel the sense of trust that we have for ourselves, for our angelic guides, for our ancestors. We know they want nothing but what is best for us. And we reflect that in ourselves, to want nothing but what is best for ourselves as well. I love you guys so much. You guys, I'm feeling really good. I hope you're feeling really, really good too. Thank you, Felipa. I hope I'm saying your names right. Okay, you guys, I feel this amazing energy right now, and I am so ready to do a reading for you, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my flame. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you all for being here, you guys. Okay, this is an interesting time of year. We called in our ancestors open. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Ooh, I'm going to see more. Hold on, Laura, I'm reading your comment. Thank you so much, Laura. I'm trying to normalize heart healing because we all need it. We all do it. I mean, hi, Rel. Oh, Zachary, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you guys, okay? If I didn't have this space, I would be sitting here doing this all alone. But now I feel my heart going out to all of you guys all over the world, okay? Rel, here's what I want to do today. I want to do a pick a card reading. Hi, Amanda. Let me see. Okay, I'm reading Amanda's comment. Okay. Yeah, no, I do remember the book. I do remember the book. And I got it out right now. I'll be right back, okay? That's so weird, Amanda, because I had a thought of this. I had a thought of this the other day too, okay? So, Sahar, I'm probably gonna do a pick a card reading, so it's gonna be a kind of a thing that you guys will need to sit through, but let me know what kind of questions you want me to gear that around, okay? So, a pick a card reading, pardon me, is, it allows me to get out multiple messages that work for multiple people, okay? I want to just try to get this out. You guys, look at all your hearts. You're making me blush. Okay, this is the Kybalion, all right? Amanda. So here's the thing, is it's kind of dense. It's not the densest. Like I said, I used to teach the classics. I want to get back into reading Nietzsche because Nietzsche says a lot about spirituality that I came across as an intellectual, and now I want to review it from a mystical side. You guys, all these hearts, stop it. You're the best. I love you. I love you. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. All right. I hope that this is creating a conversation. Okay. Hi, Sharon. Okay, sweet, you guys. So this is for you guys. I'm so sorry. Names coming out of my hand. Amanda, I believe. The Kybalion. Okay, and it just talks about if you don't get a chance, dude. It's on YouTube. There's like a 3-hour video where people will read it to you. Okay, so if you guys don't know about the Kybalion, it is about Hermetic philosophy. I know everything is probably backwards to you guys, okay? So it talks about the 7 Hermetic principles, about mentalism, about the fact that, like, our experience of the world is entirely mental, okay? And so if you can take shape of that, you get to take shape of your reality. Who takes the time to get a book? Like I said, I'm a former intellectual, so I love books, okay? But that is free on the internet, okay? Lux, yeah. Prophet witches, yeah. My goal is to empower everybody to be able to do their own magic because that is what is powerful. All right, guys. So I'm going to deliver. They're always pushing me. Okay, give me a second because I was originally going to deliver 3 messages today. But they want me to do 4, and I need one more rock for that, okay? Awesome. I love you, Amanda. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to bring out this rock I got yesterday because I did not pick up the info sheet for it, and I already forgot what it's called, okay? So that's going to be pile number 4. I'm taking the jacket off because it is warm, okay? Oh, Philippa, thank you, Philippa. Okay, so, Philippa, check out what I say. Check out what I have to say about black kyanite, okay? Because that's really, really important, okay? So 4 messages are going to come out for you guys today. It's going to take some time, obviously, to get through that. But as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to timestamp it and post it, okay? So if you guys can see how far I am into my video, like time-wise, will you post that below? Because I can't see that, okay? I don't know why. Okay, all right. So 4 messages are going to come out today. If you would like to select these intuitively, like here's what I'll do. I'll give you 4 options, all right? Then I'm going to pull 4 oracle cards. All right, bye, darling. Good luck to you out there, Lux. I'm going to pull 4 oracle cards, okay? And that will shape the 4 messages. And then I'm going to get deeper into those. So if you want to hang out, it's going to take a minute, okay? It's going to take a while. I'll be here for a while. I'm camping out. That's what I'm doing with my day, all right? I was supposed to make a phone call to HR and complain about my paycheck, but I'm going to do this today, okay? Bye, right, honey? Thank you for elevating our vibe by leaving, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not being petty. I'm not being petty. Chasing that away. Okay, so nonetheless, okay, pile number 1. Rose quartz, okay? So this is a big old fat rose quartz. It is great for healing the heart chakra. It is great for self-love. It's about unconditional love. Okay, good, Rel. I'm glad you're here. It's about unconditional love, okay? And unconditional love of self is something that I like to preach, okay? So if you want to, like, I haven't drawn any cards yet, but if you intuitively feel pulled to this rose quartz, I have like a dozen of these, you guys, and that's just my favorite one, okay? The lighter colors are good for self-love and spiritual love, and the darker colors, like if you have, like I have one that is almost purple. It's so dark, okay? And that's really good for like material, like love on the earthly plane, okay? All right, black kyanite. It represents right now pile number 2, which we haven't drawn yet, okay? I don't know who's laughing. Okay, but let's see. Philippa, okay? This kyanite is really good in that it helps to cleanse the aura of any negative energy, okay? But also black kyanite, and these little wings are specifically good for healers, okay? So pile number 2 currently represented by this black kyanite. My number 1 go-to for high healing, guys, is going to represent pile number 3. This is Amazonite, okay? It's kind of a pricey stone. I paid way too much for this chunk right here, okay? But it is actually when I don't really have panic attacks anymore, but I used to have them terribly. I have really bad PTSD. And I used to just put this on my heart and it literally would just calm it, okay? So pile number 3 is represented by kyanite. And then pile number 4 is this mystery stone, okay? If any of you guys know what it's called, please let me know. Because I just bought it yesterday, well, like 2 days ago at my local, witch store. And I do not know the name of it. I do not know the name of it, okay? So this is my mystery stone. And it's very iridescent, like purple and orange and red. So if anybody knows the name of this stone, right now I'm just going to label it mystery stone. So if you love living on the edge, pile number 4 is this mystery stone. All right, so I'm going to start off with my vintage wisdom oracle. Yeah, and you know what, Philippa? That is how I feel like, I'm going to put this rock. Nope, then I can't see your comments. I feel like those of us who experienced trauma and learn to heal that in ourselves, that's when we get called forth to heal it in others. So congratulations for you and the level of healing that you're at, because you don't get called to heal others until you are at a certain level of success in healing yourself. I want to cry a little bit. I just want to cry because oh God. Okay, Philippa, your spirit guides, they have so much love for you right now. I wish I had a tissue, okay? Philippa, your spirit guides are just filling me with love right now, okay? Like there's no words for how proud of you they are and the healing that you bring to other people, okay? So please understand that they are praising you and the track that you are on, okay? Hi, T. Hi, Carla. Hi, Amanda. Okay, so I'm shuffling now, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull out 4 messages. Okay, and then those will shape after I review these 4 cards. Then I'm going to pull out the tarot and we will go through that. Laura, thank you. We got to learn to be, like, everybody has to be vocal about it, okay? Ruth, thank you so much, okay? I got a lot of Mercury, so I'm blessed. Oh my gosh, you guys. I always say it's not a good reading unless somebody cries, okay? So I told you we opened that up. Oh my gosh. Yes, Philippa. You're amazing. Hi, Autumn. I'm really glad that you are here. Hi, Julie. Hi, Carla. Oh, yes. So, Carla, if you're an empath and you feel like that energy that you're absorbing from others needs to be healed from you, check out pile number 2. That's going to be Kyanite. Okay, so divine spirits of love and light, ancestors, allies, and guides, thank you so much for being here. Let's shape a message for pile number 1. Our first message to coordinate with this rose quartz stone. Ooh. You guys got discernment, and I'm going to come right back to it, okay? All right, so let's get a message for those of our viewers who were drawn to black kyanite. That just popped right out. Okay, All right. Thank you, Carla. Hi, Julie. Thank you for being here, you guys. All right. So let's go ahead, Divine Spirits and Love and Light. Show us a card that can help us to shape a message for those of our viewers who chose the Amazonite. Great for heart healing, for calming the heart, clearing out any anxiety, PTSD. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put back in, like 3 fell out and then 1 popped out face up. I love that one. Okay, so far we have discernment, power, and celebration. All right, for those of you living on the edge, going with the mystery stone, it's like driving me crazy that I didn't grab the info sheet for that rock. Okay, so, all right. So for pile number 4, mystery stone. That's a big pile, so I'm going to put it back in until they just give me 1. Can I please have 1 card? Wow. All right, y'all got union. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the rose quartz pile. Okay, what I really love about these cards, I've got a book where I can look these things up, and I'm going to just have it on hand. But what's really magical about these is that they just tell me the stories. Okay, so those of you, pile number 1, thank you, Carla. Pile number 1, if you chose rose quartz, okay, the first part of your message, which is coming out in the oracle cards, is discernment. Okay, I want to make sure you guys can see that. But I also got to make sure that I can see that. Okay, so, I love it. They're doing the speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil, okay? I didn't see any of the previous lives, so I was meant to hear this one. Yes, absolutely. In fact, I don't know how long I've been here. We did a heart chakra healing ritual and everything, but yeah, stay tuned, okay? Because this is my first message, discernment. Okay, so here is, to me, the primary message that I'm getting right now is about the people that you are surrounding yourself with, okay? I feel like right now, because to me, this says self-love. Okay, this screams self-love. I am in need of self-love. I'm in need of unconditional love. Okay, and that the energy that I'm getting is that there is a lot of negativity coming in from the people around you. So what's being called for right now is discernment in who you are surrounding yourself around. Okay, because there are some people who cannot help but speak evil. Some people do not help all the time. They see evil. And all the time they hear evil. Okay? So these are people who are negatively minded. While you are in your own process of ascension, okay, there are going to be people who energetically feel you pulling away from their own low vibration. Okay? So these are people, if you're around when I did the saging, okay, and I talked about all those devil energies, self-doubt, fear, prejudice, bigotry, those are popping up. Those weren't there before, but those are a part of this, okay? Some of you guys, you're being surrounded by a lot of negative energy, and right now what your guides are calling you to do is just to be very, very discerning, not just about who are you giving your energy to, but who are you allowing into your energy space, because they're bringing in energy which is counterproductive to what you're trying to do. Okay. Wow, I just heard you are who you fly with, because I wanted to take a closer look at these birds in the sky. In my mind, these are crows, all right? And crows are a very collective animal. They live in not just like flocks, but they live in colonies, okay? So they live in these communities, all right? And they're very, very spiritual, okay? And so I feel like there is, this center person is you, and I feel like your eyes are kind of closed. Some of you guys, all this negativity around you is actually causing you to, and by the way, my overarching question in this reading is, how can you heal your heart right now, okay? It's about removing yourself from negativity. Because what you don't have your eyes open to is this is your soul tribe. You got a whole soul tribe out there, okay? And so some of you guys are going through, oh wow, that's so cool. I've got the Crow Tarot here. I will pull it out, okay? So some of you guys are being called to move away from just people who are vibing on some like low level, you know, we're here at the high vibe tribe, okay? You got some low vibers in your life, okay? And, It does still linger because, Julie, what happens? Okay, Julie says, that's my family. I cut them off, but it all still lingers. Okay, because what you've still got within you is all of the stories that your relationships with them told you. Your relationships in your primary relationships in your family builds the structure for how all of your other relationships in life are constructed, okay? And so this is saying, going forward, when you get that little voice in your head that's really your mom or your dad or your sister or your brother, okay? Just know, don't let that negative talk in, okay? So you really have to be discerning with your energy and who you're going to be around at this time, okay? You guys, I'm going to move on to pile number 2. I will come back to pile number 1 and draw some tarot cards to clarify that one. Okay, this reading is so intense. I hope I don't drain my energy, but I can just take a nap. I'm on vacation, okay? So, pile number 2. Yes, closed-minded. And what happens is that leaves an imprint on you. That kind of behavior contributed to your programming. And now you get to reprogram yourself. And that's the best thing that you could have done. This is, your discernment is being noted. Yes, it is really life-changing. Yes, Beth, I'm so glad you're here. You guys, here's what I'm freaking out about, okay? Pile number 2. I said this is especially good for healers and empaths. It's this, I picked this up because it looks like this black angel wing, okay? This is black kyanite, okay? And it's good for healing healers, all right? So the card that came out, look at these black wings. These black angel wings, okay? So, in the yin and the yang, the white energy, the masculine energy, it is the light that shines, okay? And the black energy, the female energy, that's the empath energy. It absorbs, okay? So, yeah, you do need to protect yourself. And in fact, this has a lot to do with protecting yourself. If you're a healer, specifically, okay, what you can do to help to heal your heart chakra right now is to stand in your own power. Okay, you guys. She's got the same compass above her head as this. And you know what's crazy? I feel like this is this is her grown up. Okay, that's the message that I'm getting, okay? This is somebody who is at the point in their path where they're learning how to channel out that negative energy. This is the person who has done their reprogramming. So this is future you. Okay, if you're talking about how this is the energy that you guys are stepping into, okay? This woman is very, very powerful. She knows her own power. And what is really interesting to me is I feel like she has this stance. Her posture right now is just like, y'all get the back. Just get the back. Because what she is doing is providing space for her to recharge her own power. Okay, nobody is allowed around here right now, but these jaguars. Okay, look up what jaguars mean. Ooh, oh. Sorry, you guys. It's just gonna be a second. This is the book that I got myself for Christmas, Llewellyn's Complete Book of Correspondences. So it's actually got chapters on everything, and this is deities and other beings, the animal kingdom. Those are reptiles. That's okay. I feel like these are jaguars. Okay. The element of the jaguar is earth. Okay. Yes. Hi, Ruth. I'm glad you are here. All right. So, issues, intentions, and powers. Challenges, consciousness, darkness, empowerment, energy, okay? Magic, manifestation, the other world, yes, psychic ability, self-work, shamanic work, skills, spirituality, trust, and wisdom, okay? So this is you pulling into your space where you're blocking out everybody else, and this is like I said, power is the evolution of the discernment. So especially if you're in a space where you're healing, okay? Like I said, you don't get called to be a healer unless you've done a lot of healing within yourself, okay? So those of you who are healers, who are looking for healing, okay? This woman is stepping in her power, and these are basically like, I think, her spirit guides, okay? She's like, I need to be alone with like, everybody go away except for my spirit squad right now, okay? So this is saying don't forget to give yourself the space that you need, because when she's in this space, look how calm those waters are in the background. Felipa, I knew this Kyanite was all about you, girl. Okay, so this is you guys standing in your power. That feels beautiful, okay? Now, as soon as I looked over at this next pile number 3, there's 2 things I want to call out to you. And I'm going to put my jacket back on because it's got a little chilly in here now, okay? So we talked about PTSD, having PTSD, and having gone through that process of healing and how very hard that is, and just doing the self-work. Yeah, you got to. You know this. Okay, Laura. Yeah, it really will affect your quality of life. And I feel better. Yes. No, you can't feel guilty about it, because listen, like those of us who are naturally drawn to be healers, it's like this 3-step process, okay? 1 is being able to heal others, okay? Step 2 is teaching them how to heal themselves, okay? Step 3 is just showing them how you heal yourself, okay? If people, healing other people, if they don't allow that, they're not going to heal, okay? If you try to teach them how to heal themselves and they're not going to allow that, they're not going to heal. So then the best thing that you can do, your only other option, is to walk away and show them how you heal yourself, okay? Just be like, all right, fine. If you don't want to be healed, you don't want to heal yourself, I'm going to walk away and show you what it's like when somebody heals themselves. That's me, okay? So let me poke around some things. Hi, Beth. Oh, yeah. And Destiny. Destiny, we are in the middle of a pick-up pile reading, so if you want to go back a little, you can. I am on pile 3 right now. I'm stirring my little incense stuff right now. Throwing some more on the pile. Okay, so if you are interested, I went over just the oracle cards, and then I'm going to dig into these deeper with tarot, okay? So pile number 1 was a rose quartz, and the card that came with that was discernment. Pile number 2 was black kyanite, and the pile that came with that was power. Self-healing is everything. Yes. So, okay, pile number 3 is this Amazonite, okay? And here's what I love. To me, hello, Antigona! Oh my gosh, I told you the story of your name. I love that so much. I love that, okay? I'm so glad that you are here. I remember you. Okay, so this Amazonite, to me, for some reason, this teal blue color is the most magically healing color in the entire world, okay? And look at the color of these butterflies. I'm trying to hold it up together. I got this white light up here, okay? But these butterflies are the exact color. And there's something about the symmetry of this stone. It almost feels like a butterfly. Okay, so to me, these, and the word is celebration. And look, hi Ruth, and look how extremely, to me, these flower garlands on her, I don't know how much focus you guys have. To me, these flower garlands on her, wow. Okay, a lot of them are pink. So this is the work that she has done on her heart, okay? As you can see, the heart chakra is very exposed here, all right? This person has opened up and done the healing, all of that pink, and the word is celebration, okay? Celebration. Because, ooh, all right, these butterflies, what they just told me, these butterflies used to be demons. You guys, I want to cry again. These are butterflies now. These are thoughts and feelings and experiences that you have had. They've transformed. They were some nasty, scary. They're showing me these like snaky little caterpillars, okay? So these are the demons that you had to defeat, okay? And it's like, Again, you guys, it's so freaking powerful and beautiful. Yes, Pisces. Yes, yes. Okay. So, all right. I got my sea colors on, you guys. I am not dealing well with the lack of greenness around me. So I got these seahorse earrings that I bought at Tybee Island. I've got my You Make My Heart Sink. Like, I just dressed for summer today. Okay. I got turquoise makeup on, all that good stuff. Okay. So I was subconsciously drawn to this color when I was doing my makeup today, okay? Julie, yay, I'm so glad you found it, okay? So this is celebrating, and I feel like in a way these are spirit guides, these are angels, and they're dancing with you, and they just want to celebrate that you have done the work, okay? These, oh my God, they're showing me that these garlands used to be chains around your neck. That's just really, really beautiful, you guys. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you for getting my emotions flowing, you guys. I needed that today. Yes, yeah. The demons, it's not just that they're flying away. It's like the demons that they show me are like literally down around. They're like at the bottom of her dress and they're pulling on her and keeping her from going anywhere, right? And so these demons, these like quote unquote caterpillars, because that's how you get butterflies, right? They start off as caterpillars. And you have to the caterpillar actually breaks down to this little teeny tiny goo before it can reform. So this is really, you guys have literally deconstructed yourselves and built yourselves up again. And look, this is just celebration. You are here. You are here, and also you're being celebrated, Julie. These butterflies are celebrating you. Do you know why? Because these are your ancestors. Think of how many of your ancestors lived through a lifetime where they were not allowed to heal themselves. God. And you healing yourself is healing them. Think of, for some reason they want to show me, because I'm into history and stuff like that. And so my guides are showing me right now these just like old weird things that I found online. But it's like this register of admission into insane asylums. Michelle, I love you. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, so there'd be this list of reasons why these women were taken to these insane asylums. And I want to say this is like late 1800s, okay? Things like reads too many books. They would lock you up if you had too active of an imagination. You know what I mean? So we live in this world now where we are able to confront and heal our traumas in a way that many, many, many generations of ancestors were not allowed to. Amanda, it's not good reading unless somebody cries. Blessings have poured down. Yay! Yes, yes. Breaking those chains. That's right. You guys, I am so blessed that this vacation is a paid one because hi Ashley. I remember you. Hi Ashley. I quit my job like last minute. I had this salaried contract. I'm a teacher. And I quit my job last minute because I couldn't do the commute anymore. I couldn't do the administration. I couldn't do the violence. Yeah, when you have to quit a teaching job because of the violence, understand I love them with all my heart, but I couldn't do it on top of the highway travel. That's my PTSD, okay? I was getting in a car and traveling like 35 minutes to be able to go teach in my hometown. And I just knew I couldn't do it anymore. Okay. I was putting myself through too many of my triggers. So I quit my job last minute. And I started the year as a substitute teacher. And I was really freaking out because I was like, if I don't find a teaching job, I'm going to have these 2 weeks unpaid vacation in Christmas. But you know what? I landed right into it. I landed like I told the universe what I needed and it brought it straight to me. Okay. So yeah, I got that contract. Yeah, I got my paid vacation. I manifested that. Okay. You're a head twitch. Girl, I got some past life experiences. I got some past life like regressions that I've done about being a head twitch. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing is, another thing, y'all, I'm gonna let you know some truth right now. Okay. 2020 could be my 40th birthday. I have a child that I have raised on my own. I have a career that I have explored. I have almost 4 degrees. Okay. And so these are things that our generation is able to accomplish that our ancestors were held back from. Yes, I had to put myself first. Philippe, what happened is I had spread my energy so thin. My power was so thin, and I just had to call it all back to me. You guys, thank you. You're making this a place where I can talk about my things. See, my healing is your healing is mine, okay? So we are all celebrating that work that we have done. These used to be chains, and now they are rose garlands. Those used to be demons. And look at these beautiful butterflies. And the thing is, with this heart healing, you can now take these butterflies forward in the world and heal others. I have to move on to pile number 4, you guys. Okay. Mystery stone. Those of you who are feeling daring and were drawn to this mystery stone, by the way, if you know the name of this stone, help a sister out. It basically looks like pyrite almost. But it's coated in this iridescent, like orange and purple and pink. Okay? I literally just got this. Goose or geese in your tarot and waking life. Tanaya, let's pull out Llewellyn's complete book of correspondences and look up geese. I don't know if I have geese in my magical menagerie deck. By the way, if you're here for the pick a card, thank you for letting me do this thing where I'm a Gemini moon, you guys. It's so easy to get me off task. We're going to the animal kingdom, and there's a whole separate section for birds. We got a chicken, we got a dove, we got a goose. Ooh, goose is associated with Yule, you guys. It says currently Yule. Oh, Carla, thank you for being here. Rose, thank you for being here. Michelle, thank you so much. Tanaya or Tanaya, I hope I get your name right, okay? Here's what it says about, call upon Aphrodite, goddess Aphrodite, Bertha, Hera, Isis, and Juno. Amun is a god, Brahma, Jeb, Odin, Osiris, and Ra. I just felt to share those with you, felt compelled to share those with you guys, okay? So there's a lot of stuff that the snow goose, or that the goose has to do with. Then there's a whole other separation for the snow goose is associated with the zodiac sign of Capricorn, which we're in right now, and it's also associated with Yule. I gotta check my calendars. Are we still in Yule? I'm sorry, okay? But anyways, Rose, hang out, okay? There's a little side note on what it means when you're dreaming about a goose. Look it up, do some research, okay? Thanks for sharing. Okay, so here's our mystery stone, pile number 4. And we're talking about healing the heart, you guys. There's definitely going to be a message for me in this. Because remember when I went over my little herb thing? Okay, I got this eucalyptus, senna, which is good for love, and then I have rose petals, okay? And so these things that I keep throwing onto this charcoal right here, that is for those of us who need healing when it comes to unions. I'm going to tell you what, this might not be a union that you're even still in, okay? Because sometimes unions, when they're not ended correctly, oh, yay! Okay, Linda Ann, Michelle, yeah, I have no idea what this is. But I love it, okay? Mystery stone. Sometimes you guys can come into a union, specifically a soul union, and I feel like I'm losing my fire. And, yeah. Okay, so I'm getting several intuitive messages right now, okay? Because there are certain things that have been going on with like twin flame unions and soulmate unions lately where, okay, they're showing me like a train station that's just really, 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 really confused, okay? But I think with the eclipses, specifically the eclipse we had on the 25th of December and the one that we're having on the 10th of January is a tremendous I don't know how to say this. It's like the universe is trying really, really hard to make ends meet when it comes to soul connections that are not currently in union. Or like, it's almost like they're like showing me, oh wow. They're showing me like the inside of a clock and all these years and mechanisms, and how sometimes if certain things, and it all has to do with astrology, okay? Like it's like there's something, there's like a pin or something like jamming the cogs. Hi Heather, thank you for being here. Right now we're doing a pick a card reading, and I'm actually on pile number 4. So if you feel like going back or coming back later, I'm going to timestamp this, okay? All right, so pile number 4 has definitely to do with union, okay? But this woman is alone, okay? So I feel like, okay, they're getting me so many messages and I have to take it step by step, okay? Here's your heart, okay? And here's all the strings that go out of your heart into the world, okay? All these people that you're connected to. When one of those strings is, it's the difference between, ooh, okay, that's very, all right. They want to talk to me about episiotomy, you guys. Okay, an episiotomy is a thing that they do when you're about to give a baby. They will cut your skin to keep it from tearing. Because if it tears, it scars more, okay? So there are some of you guys that instead of these cords, these cords that go out from your heart, instead of them being cut, they're torn. And there's still scarring going on right there, okay? And the universe wants to help heal the end of that cord for you, but there are other parties involved, and they're just really, really trying to like organize things at the train station, okay? So when it comes to union, just understand. And here's the thing that was hard for me, because I do believe that I'm in a twin flame connection right now, and we're not in union, is that I tried to cultivate in myself the mind frame that if there's healing for my heart to do, that's up to me. I can't hold somebody else responsible for my heart healing. But sometimes the universe comes in and says, no, this was part of a contract. That this person heal your heart in some way, or that you heal their heart in some way. All right? So it's important to not need another person to be responsible for your healing. But sometimes, yeah, there's just more healing that needs to be done in a union specifically. So here's the message that they're giving me. Here you are with your heart and all of the strings that go out to it. Here are the best things that you can do for yourself. Fortify those other strings. Fortify the other relationships in yourself. Take your strings and plug them into your own heart, okay? So definitely give yourself a lot of self-love. But also, what happens is that unhealed scar on the end of that cord is affecting your entire aura right now, okay? So in the meantime, well, if you are in a position where like you really need somebody else to come in and heal this connection in a way, you can only control yourself and your end of things, okay? So you're being called to work on your aura. That's what they're trying to get. Look at all these colors emanating from her, okay? I don't know how much, yeah. Do you see how it looks like? You can see there's like yellow and green, all these different colors, and then she's got her crown chakra open, okay? So you can, if you're in a position where like you're in separation from somebody, first of all, if it is a twin flame or a soulmate, healing your heart and your spirit heals theirs as well, okay? But this is definitely for those of you who aren't they pretty? This is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. And I just got it last week. It's really pretty. Thank you for that, Jill. Okay, good, Jill. That's how you get here. I hope you felt led. All right, so I'm going over right now. It's actually pile 4 of a pick a pile reading. I'm going to go into each of these a little bit more, okay? So if you're in a situation where you have an unhealed union, and I'm talking about like this is a soul union. This person not here in your 3D life, okay? There's no relating. There's no in your day-to-day realm. There's no outlet for healing with this person, so you've got to do it in the 5D realm. You have to do it in your heart and in your soul is the best thing that you can do. If you're truly connected to that person spiritually, healing your heart and healing your soul makes that so much more appealing for them to heal their heart and their soul, okay? All healing is mutual, you guys, okay? I lost the burn on my charcoal, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get that started. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull out some other cards and I'm going to try to shape some advice messages for some of you guys that are in these different positions, all right? But as far as union goes, that's what I'm really feeling about this. This woman is alone. And the only way she can heal her union is by healing her end of it, okay? Make sure that you're not holding on to like pain and shame and anger and sorrow. Okay, understand that you're right where you need to be right now. You're right where you need to be right now, okay? Even if that means you're alone. Sometimes when two people are meant to be together, the universe will break them apart for a certain period of time so that one of them can do the development that is needed before they can continue their relationship. Okay, like I said, pardon me guys, my charcoal tablet went out. She is in union with that is just it. You have to go pull. If you need to be in union with this soul, do you know where you go? You go within and connect yourself with the universe, with the all, because your person is there. Okay? Linda, I'm so glad that you can resonate with this. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm super struggling with this charcoal tablet. Okay, so I've gone over my 4 oracle cards. If you feel like you've gotten the message that you need and you go on your way, my feelings will not be hurt. Hi, Linda Ann. Thank you, Linda Ann. And thank you, Felipa. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for your insight on that card. She is, okay? You just have to go in and be at one. Because, yeah, that's how you keep that love alive. Keep it alive in the 5D, all right? Understand that, I'm so glad you can smell that. All right, you guys, my charcoal thing just might not be burning anymore, so let me get some incense on it, okay? All right. By the way, if you like this format of reading, I have one on my YouTube channel that is specifically for the Saturn and Pluto conjunction. Where'd my book go? That is coming up on January 12th, okay? That's going to be a big one because Saturn has to do with karmic cycles and Pluto has to do with our subconscious. And if you were here when I was talking earlier about what it means to close out a karmic cycle, in my mind, it's breaking the subconscious patterns that keep you in a certain type of role or relationship or mindset. How do you keep it alive at the 5D? By participating in unconditional love as much as you can, okay? Because I'm going to go back to that metaphor where here's our heart and here's our heart energy emanating from us, okay? You've got this one cord that is not healed. And if all of your focus goes towards that, yes, if your consciousness is focused on that cord being unhealed, that's the energy that perpetuates. So if you can take your mind and focus it on all the unconditional love you have in your life, what's going to start to happen is your cord to that person becomes less about betrayal, heartache, shame, separation, disappointment, and it becomes more about the love that you felt for them. Okay? So when you can move away, because it's really hard. You guys got to understand that. I got my heart broke. for the second time by the same guy, like 6 months ago. And I've been hating this guy. And eventually it came around to where I could just begin to heal my heart, okay? And I got over the betrayal. I got over the lack of trust. I got over my abandonment issues. I owned what was mine in that heartbreak. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. I had to own the fact that, like, you know what? If I were better at speaking my boundaries, my heart wouldn't have been broken in that same way. Or if I had been, none of it is about if I could have loved him more. It's all about if I had loved myself more. Okay? That's a lesson that I learned from this particular connection, okay? And now we've gone full circle. I've cycled through all of those, the anger, the shame, the hate, the me getting mad at myself and feeling stupid for going back for that second round, okay? But now I'm at a place where whether or not union ever happens again, I've burned through. Call upon Archangel Uriel and his flame of light, okay? This is a just message that I have right now. Archangel Uriel can bring in his flame and burn away those negative emotions, just the way that we saged our hearts once we had our heart chakras open, okay? So that's the thing. If you're focusing on the hurt and the pain, that's what grows. If you focus on universal love, then that's what grows, okay? Because if you go back to the source, it's like, oh my God, you guys, if you're at the grocery store and you lose your mom, if you're at the mall and you lose your mom, you know the place that you're supposed to go back to find her, right? Okay? Yes. Okay? You've lost your soulmate. If you've lost your divine union, you have to go back. There's this place that you have to go back to and wait for them. And that is just the source. That's just your heart. It's eternal love. It's universal love. It's unconditional love. Keep that alive in your heart. And that's sort of the beacon, because sometimes we lose our twin flames because they're just in a dark, dark place. They're in a really dark place. Okay. So if you have your light shining, they can find their way back. Okay. So discernment. Pile number 1. I'm going back to you guys because I want to bring out the tarot now. Okay. So if you're still hanging out and you did pile number 1, I'm going to go back and watch this whole video and timestamp the whole thing. Because we had these crows here, I'm going to pull out the crow tarot, okay? And here's what we have on the very, very bottom is, actually, I love how these colors are playing together, all right? This 4 of Wands is your home base. This is where this is the place where you can really open your heart chakra, okay? Because that's what that fountain symbolizes to me, okay? And it's going there. Like I said, these crows here in the discernment card, if you pick pile number 1, rose quartz, these crows are your soul tribe, okay? So this shows me that there is a place that you can find if you look for it, okay? Jill, yeah. No, that's okay. Jill, I'm going to post this afterwards, and try to timestamp it. Hi, Kayla. I'm going to try to timestamp. I don't know if I'll timestamp the whole thing, but I will definitely, because these messages are also for people who aren't even here yet. Okay. So discernment, rose quartz, okay? The message here is about blocking out the negative energies. That's the Chariot reversed, okay? Look who came back out, okay? You guys, the path that you're going down right now may not be leading you in this direction. Okay, you might be looking for this. In fact, the Chariot reverse kind of makes me feel like you're kind of looking for that soul, your soul tribe in some of the wrong places, maybe. Hi, Marianne. Marianne, I am, Marianne, are you the one who's having a baby? Because I remember Marianne and I posted a thing because I came across a post today that was just for a Mary who was having a baby. Anyways, Mary, this is a pick a card reading. I just went over oracle cards for my 4 piles, and so now I'm going over tarot for these 4 piles, okay? Pile number 1 is rose quartz. Pile number 2 is black kyanite. Pile number 3 is amazonite. And pile number 4 is a mystery stone. Okay, sorry, Marianne, that was the other person. All right, so let's get some advice for those searching for their soul tribe. Wow, cards, stop it. All right, they're jumping out a lot. Okay, so really, essentially, I feel like the message coming out for you guys is, wow. I need to draw connect some dots real quick. Okay. What's very important for you guys right now is to just stay in alignment with your truth, okay? Because the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands is reversed, okay? And that, actually the feeling that they're getting from me is that this is somebody who has come upon a new truth. That you know the truth, but you're at that phase where it's between having learned it up here and acting it out in your life. Okay? All right? And it has to do with who you are allowing to have access to your energy. Okay? Because here's one storyline that I'm getting. Some of you guys are like, whoa, okay, here I am. I'm in this new spiritual place. If I just try to interact more spiritually with the people in my life, that will get me to where they're my soul tribe. But some of these people just have, there's just a lot of negative energy, you guys. A lot of inauthenticity and a lot of toxicity. Because to tell you the truth, we got all these wands. We got the Page of Wands reverse and the Ace of Wands reverse. And whenever I see wands reverse, I feel like this is energy that's coming from kind of a toxic place. It's not coming from a place of authenticity. It's coming from a place of, like, these are people who want to drain you of your energy. Okay? Rather than building it within themselves. There's a lot of people, this is you. Okay? You have done the work. You have faced the roaring lion within. And there are people looking at you like, whoa, how do I get some of that? Can I just hop on the lion's back and go where the lion's going? No, they don't get to do that because that drains the lion's energy. It slows the lion down. Okay, so these roses, the last time this came up to me, I was really being called to the pink roses, which is all about self-love, but the yellow roses is about true friendship. Your true friends, your true people see you evolving, and they're going to bring you support. They're going to add to your strength, because the source of this lion's strength is true friendship and self-love. That's what the pink and the yellow are all about. Okay? And this is eternal, infinite strength. That well cannot run dry. That well just can't. Okay? But there's people who don't have access to that within themselves, so they're trying to get it from you. Okay? They're trying, like, pretty soon, this lion's going to be walking around with, like, 8 people on its back. And you got to be like, get off. I'm not going anywhere like that. Okay? So these are people who want to drain their energy. And this is you. Let them fly by. Keep doing your work. Keep your head down. I love that these are pentacles, because it always, like, just the star on the pentacles just makes me feel like they're doing spell work. Okay? But this crow in the foreground is you. You're doing the spiritual work. Keep doing the spiritual work. All right? This is building the strength in you. Now, okay, well, here's the thing, Jill. Jill says, I keep being shown 2 different trains, one going to 5D and the other going the opposite way. Okay, and feel time is running out to make life changes to get in the high vibe train. No, it begins now. Okay? Okay, it begins now. And so, Jill, the opposite direction of 5D is just a lack of faith in the 5D. It's just a disconnection with the 5D. If you know the 5D is there, you're already halfway there. Okay? If you're even at the train station, okay? moving towards the 5D begins with you, but sometimes it begins with defeating demons that exist in the 3D. And when I say demons, I just mean your own inner self, okay? So anyways, this is you. Keep doing your work. There are these other people that be like, hey, come hang out with us and do things that are not in alignment with your true self. And you just got to be like, nah, man, I'm going to keep working on my pentacles here, okay? I'm going to keep working on my pentacles here. Okay, this is very, very interesting. This story that's being told to me in this Judgment card. I'm pretty sure that's Uranus. Kayla, thank you so much. I'm pretty sure that's Uranus. It might be Pluto. Because Pluto is about resurrection. Okay. I should be doing better with my glyphs, okay? So this Judgment card is very, very interesting. Because what I feel like the Judgment card to me is about, in this sense, it's about answering a call, okay? When you say no to those low vibe friends, when you say no to those low vibration temptations, those people who want to drain your energy and keep you down in that low vibe place, when you say no to those things, the universe responds by saying, okay, we were just checking. Because if you're really done with that, I feel like this is you almost like crying out in loneliness or whatever, right? This is you saying no to that low vibe stuff, and the universe is like, well, then let me call forth for you your tribe. Okay, there's 3 birds that are rising. Let me call forth for you your tribe. Okay, Ruth, this is for stone number 1. Okay, I went and I did all the oracle cards and then I came back to this. Okay, so I really do feel like your discernment at this time is very, very important because the universe is paying attention. You guys, here's what's going on January 12th. Okay, and I do a whole video. It's just like this pick a card style on my YouTube channel, Soul School Tarot and Astrology, okay? To me, this is a summit. This is a meetup between Saturn, the Lord of Karma, and Pluto, which represents your subconscious, okay? And your subconscious is kind of being tested right now, okay? Are you going to go towards the low vibe stuff, or are you going to say no to the low vibe stuff and just be a part of your own ascension? Because your next round of karmic cycles kind of depends on that, okay? This is a time, this summit between Saturn and Pluto is really like checking in with your subconscious and the state that it's in order to determine your next round of karmic cycles. Okay, so that's where this Judgment card comes in. Are you really done entertaining and giving your energy to all these low vibe people? Because if you are, universe is going to call forth your tribe. But you got to quit letting that negative energy in there, okay? That Page of Wands reversed, that Ace of Swords reversed, okay? So that wraps up my reading for pile number 1, Rose Quartz and Discernment. Thank you guys so much for being a part of that reading. I really, really hope that that was helpful to a lot of you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move on. And by the way, it's very rare that I read with just one deck anymore, but I already, you guys got, look at that Wheel of Fortune you guys got. You guys are moving forward. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Usually I read with more than one deck, but today, like I said, I want to kind of keep it short and sweet. Okay, so I'm going to move on to pile number 2. This was my pile for people who, especially who are healers. This is Black Kyanite. Okay, this is going to be a super long video, you guys, and that's okay. It was like 1 something when I got on. I don't know what time it is now. I'm going to read with you with my Cosmic Tarot for you guys. Okay, so card number 2. I felt specifically like this was for people who are healers, who need healing. Okay, this is about, remember the story about this lady? She's got her black angel wing to match the black kyanite. So if you can imagine, she had 2 of those right there. Okay, so this is about going into her space, where she can find her true north, but just calling your power back to you, being in a space where you can be still and be with your spirit guides. Okay, so this is reminding you that because power also has to do with the emperor, and the emperor has to do with boundaries. And you guys, Princess of Swords and the Lovers, some of you guys need to be able to communicate boundaries within relationships, because if you have a partner who is too dependent on you for healing, that can provide very little space for you to do your own healing. Okay, so that's a message for some of you guys. But Divine Spirits and Love and Light, thank you so much for your guidance. Thank you for being here today. Let's get a clear channeled message for our viewers who chose stone number 2, pile number 2, the black kyanite. Okay, let's feed off of this message of self-empowerment and give some advice if we can. Thank you. This is a Cosmic Tarot. I love the Cosmic Tarot. Okay. Yes. Ooh, you guys, we got 3 7s reversed. Okay. The 7 is a card of assessment and reflection. Okay, so you're like working on things. 6 is where you've gotten your project to the point where it's really moving forward. 8 is when you can really see some changes have been made, and 7 is that step in between where you have to stop and assess what's going on. Okay, 3 of Cups is at the bottom. You guys, to me, this is about you guys feeling guilt. Okay, I'm going to try to, okay. This right here, this story is not for everybody who chose, well, I mean, it's, if you chose pile 2, definitely go back and watch the vintage wisdom oracle card on it. This is a very specific message for some of you guys because you're feeling guilty about drawing your power back into you. Okay, if you were here and you heard the story about how I chose to leave my job, you guys, I felt so much guilt about that because I've been working in my hometown in the inner city. I connected with these kids so much, but I could not be there for them because I had spread my power too thin. And when I left, there was a lot of sadness. There was so much sadness. Okay, because I felt guilty that I was no longer there for them. But the honest to goodness truth is, if you look back and you see the level, the quality of care that you were able to give at that time, that's not your high quality level of care. Okay, some of you guys were cheating yourselves, and you were cheating other people, because if you don't draw or bring yourself back into your own space to recharge your own power, you're just kind of giving like you're an old set of batteries. I don't mean to be rude, okay, but you're an old set of batteries. You guys, sometimes my guides can be very funny. Okay, so you are okay, they're talking about charging your vibrator. Okay, so this just got a little like PG-13, okay? All right? Because if you got a vibrator at half energy, and this is all coming from you guys, from my guides, you guys, okay? So your vibrator is at half energy. It's not going to be very satisfying, okay? So plug it in, charge it up, okay? You are the creator and the healer of so much, okay? If there's no life left in your life, you're drained, okay? So some of you guys are really feeling a lot of guilt about pulling yourself away from the things that you're giving to, and you are being asked to do the shadow work. Go within and try to identify, where does that narrative come from? Where did that narrative begin? Okay, what situation in your past first set you down this road of, I need to care for others first? Okay, How is there some way that some of these people have acted because we don't even realize sometimes? Yeah, absolutely. We don't even realize sometimes that like people will subconsciously position themselves to us in relationships to where if they're not dealing with something emotionally, it's our fault. You can't accept that blame, okay? This is all about looking at what's on your plate and saying, how much of this is really mine? How much of this can I really heal? You need a full cup in order to give properly. But there's this mechanism within some of you guys that's teaching you that you've got to tend to other people's cups first, okay? So this is about none of your relationships can be fulfilling until you take care of yourself first, okay? Temperance card was on the bottom reversed. All these cups are reversed, you guys. So this is definitely about going into your own personal space to meditate. Where are these thoughts coming from? Who's informing or who's writing the script for that little voice in you that tells you that you should feel bad about not giving to others? And if people are positioning you in that way, you got to stay away from it, okay? Yeah, this sun is reversed, okay? Not only is this draining your energy, but look at how the sun is the halo behind her. And remember, I said this is a compass, and she's here. Her crown chakra points to true north. You guys have lost your true north. Okay? Not all of you guys, but some of you guys. If you're beginning to feel drained by the people around you, understand, it's not just draining your energy, but it's throwing off your compass. You're losing your sense of true north. And what that means is you're not going to be doing the best at guiding others. Okay? Yeah. Temperance card on the bottom, 8 of Cups reversed when I cut the deck. So what that says to me is that, yeah, this is definitely, if you chose that black kyanite, okay, go get yourself a piece of black kyanite. I think this cost me like $4 or $5 at my local witch store. All right. Okay. But that heart healing ritual that we started off with today, if you didn't catch the heart healing ritual, okay, go back to the beginning and you can actually partake in that with us. Okay. All right. So it's about calling your power back to you. Okay. And letting the angels heal you as well. Okay. We get so used to being the healers that we forget that we have our ancestors and angels and guides are here to heal us as well. Okay. So there's my tarot. Yay, Laura. Oh, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that, okay? Celebration, you guys. Give me a second. Because I got to figure out how I'm connecting. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Okay, I'm talking to my decks, of course. Ooh. Okay. So, Bianco Nero wants to take Union, which is pile number 4, and the Mystery Stone. And this is a fun deck. I don't use this deck. I used to use it a lot more often, but I've gotten a lot of new decks, okay? I am a great big history nerd, okay? And what's really interesting, Carla, thank you for being here. Yay, thank you. Good night to you, Carla. All right. There's this guy, Brian Williams, and he's like a Renaissance expert, okay? And that's the time period that I used to study and teach, okay? Ancient, medieval, Renaissance, all right? So he found this German woodcut from like the 1490s that was contemporary to tarot, but not related to tarot. And he actually like combined, so there's these dorky old, they're not super dorky, some of them are just like, They tell interesting stories. This is the deck that I'm being called to use for those of you who chose pile number 3, Celebration. Remember, this is all about celebrating the healing that you have done. Okay? This beautiful Amazonite color coming out in these butterfly wings. Celebrate your heart healing that you have done. And also, just like, yeah, You're on a new journey. Oh, the Three of Swords reverse, which is heart healing. Yes, you guys, this is really, I'm getting excited now because this is what you guys are here to celebrate. The fact that you have completed a cycle in your own healing, which is allowing you to move forth and heal others. Okay? Ba-ba-ba! Ah! I love it, but it distracted me so much that I just shuffled my cards together backwards. Give me a second to get myself sorted out. Okay, you guys. Bum, bum, bum. This is the call, you guys. Look at all these animals, okay? This guy's blowing the trumpet. All the animals are coming out, okay? Some of you guys are actually able to heal animals, okay? But for some of you guys, it's showing me that this guy is an angel, or this is like a divine calling, okay? It's an excitement in you. It's an inspiration, okay? And it might just feel like it's coming from within you, but it is coming from the divine, okay? If you're feeling called to heal, yeah, you're called to heal. Okay. Pardon me, you guys. I just totally super. This energy is fun, okay? So if you are watching for card number 3, which is celebration, like we talked about PTSD, we talked about the hard work that it takes to do that healing, okay? But we're at a point where you get to celebrate the work that you've done, okay? Remember I had said before, these garlands used to be chains. Okay, those butterflies used to be demons, and this represents somebody who has gone through the process of defeating their demons and turning them into butterflies. It's all about the shadow self. You got to learn how to work with it, okay? Okay, there's some mischief in the air right now. There's some mischief in the air. I'm going to light up that incense. You guys, this is a marathon session. I kind of realized once I started getting out those oracle cards, this is going to go really long. I have no idea what time it is, and I don't really care. I'm on vacation. I feel like that's not going to burn. But I feel this very scattered energy, and I feel like that's part of the message as well, okay? So if you chose number 3, Amazonite, and we're celebrating your successes, there's this nervous energy that I've got, and I feel like when I look at this card, the Page of Staves, I feel like all those animals are nervous. Like they're like, oh my God, this is it. I think I'm being called. Is this it? Am I really being called to heal? Philippa, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And that's the thing. That's what's great about pick-a piles, is it's not like you're stuck on one pile. I feel like there's this nervousness, okay? Some of you guys have felt a calling to go forth and heal others, and you feel really, really nervous about whether or not you're actually prepared to do that, okay? Like I said, these messages are for people who are going to come along and find this video at a later time, okay? Not everybody, our entire audience is not present at this time. 3 of Cups and 6 of Swords. Y'all, celebration about the healing that you have done. This is celebration. Okay? Me and my girls getting our drinks, okay? And this is about the healing. This is you taking your broken boat and crossing the waters and going from this place of emotional turmoil to, just smooth waters, okay? So right now, that's where you guys are at. I honestly feel like your guides are even, communicating to you through insects and animals right now, okay? So if there's some random like animal that came up and like, was chilling with you on the street, that is your angels and your ancestors. And they just want to celebrate with you right now, okay? They really most of all want you to be proud of the work that you've done. And they're very proud of you. Because remember how I was talking about, we have generations and generations of ancestors who were not allowed to do this type of healing work in an open way, especially in a community forum like this, you guys. Let's get some advice for our pile number 3s, our Amazonite pile. They're asking me to shuffle 2 more times. But this is what you guys are nervous about. The World card shows me, personally, when the World card peeks out at me, that is letting me know that I'm connected to the divine, that I'm connected to my spirit guides. Kayla, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't want to leave somebody with like this big old chunk of video that's not useful to them if they don't know how to navigate that. Look who showed back up, you guys. This is all of your angels and ancestors. Wow. Okay, so since this is medieval, it's really bringing out, like, I used to teach about the medieval church, okay? This is the kingdom of God, is what they want me to tell you, okay? And even though it feels like you are burdened here in this 3D world, understand that what you're carrying on your back is the kingdom of God. I don't completely understand it, but they're there with you. Okay? That is what it is. This journey, this healing that you've done, it's weighed you down. It's really, really heavy, but it has connected you with the universe and the divine in such a beautiful way, okay? This is like, I feel like that's where he gets to go. At the end of his journey, that's where he gets to go, is into the kingdom of God. Okay, so the Lovers card's right there. All right. I love this energy, you guys. This is really, I'm feeling like angel hugs right now. And yeah, I think I said this before. You're being called on a new journey, okay? You're being called on a new journey. But the road that you've been on right now, celebrate not only that it's over, but I think what you guys don't realize is what this gives you access to. Hold on just 1 second, because that's an interesting message and I want to explore it. Can I get one more card to complement that? Ooh. All right. There are some things from your past that threaten to keep you out in the cold. This is weird, you guys. Give me a second. 9 of Swords. Okay, so some of you guys, like I said, you've heard this calling and you're like, oh my gosh, is this it? Is this me? Am I being called? Are you talking to me? What am I supposed to do? Okay, and there's a lot of nervousness because some of you guys don't realize, like right now, this 5 of Coins is about kind of being left out in the cold, and this is actually a religious institution. Okay, some of you guys are still seeing yourself as, like, we're just going to call this 3D and 5D, okay? Like I was saying, who we were talking about, trying to get on the right train to make sure that they were going towards the 5D. Yeah, you guys are there. You guys are there. You carry it with you always. Yes, you have to continue moving through this 3D life, right? But you've got your connection to the universe right up here. Your connection to the divine. You're not out in the cold like you think you are. Okay? All right? So there is a little bit of going through and shedding, because the 9 of Swords is like the anxieties, the nightmare card. He looks like he's just like, he doesn't look like he's having nightmares. He looks like he's like, you know, you've been invited to a party and you're just sitting there in your jammies and you're like, I don't want to go to a stupid party. I just want to sit here in my jammies for days and days and days on end. Amanda, that's absolutely right. You've got to walk through this 3D world, sometimes hunched over, to be able to get your access to that higher realm. That spirituality is in you. Okay? So, So this is just nervousness. This isn't even like, oh my God, my life is in shambles. This is just like, I don't feel like getting dressed. I don't feel like going out. I just kind of want to be here and like, be lazy right now. I just want to, yeah, this card makes me want to sit in bed for the next 5 days. Okay. So just understand that this calling, you just have to get over your anxieties about this, okay? Because some of you guys are like, but if you look at my path, I want to tell people, yeah, your path is how you got to where you are. And there are people who are just now stepping onto their path, and knowing about yours and knowing about your journey is going to help them. So stop any judgment you have of your path and how you got to where you are, because you really are being called. This dog is, this guy is sitting outside this church. He feels like he's blocked off from spirituality. He's being licked on by these dogs. Whatever that means. That's those same dogs that are trying to keep this guy from going on his journey. And this is a spiritual journey. So those dogs have something to do, I want to say, with your poverty consciousness. Okay? Abandonment consciousness. Okay? So shake away any feelings of spiritual poverty that you have at this time. All right, guys? Okay? Celebrate what you have done. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Some of you guys, the feeling that I get is like, yeah, well, I don't have anybody to celebrate with anymore because I ascended and all of my friends are low vibe and I just don't have anybody around me now to celebrate with. Yeah, you do, baby doll. You have the kingdom of God to celebrate. You have all of this other world, all of this. And when I say kingdom of God, if you're not a Christian, understand that what I mean is like this universal connection with all of us. Welcome to the party, you guys, okay? Welcome to the kingdom. I'm glad you guys are here, okay? So, the longest live video in the entire history of the world. All right, my tummy's starting to rumble. So, okay, I have finished up. Pick a card, piles 1, 2, and 3. And Bianco Nero already told me that he wants to come out and do the reading for pile 4. All right, so this is just the extended. Okay, remember the message that I had here, and by the way, if you know the name of the stone, I would love to know it also. This is pile number 4 for those of you who chose union. And the message that I got is that this is actually for people, because my overarching question is, how can you heal your heart at this time? For some of you guys, you have a divine connection that is torn right now. And that wound is very, very, very unhealed. Okay? And so the message that I got was to do your very, very best to focus all of your emotional energy right now on where love is, on where love lies. Which of your connections are very strong right now? How can you cultivate self-love? Okay? How can you cleanse your aura of all of that devil energy? So the negativity, the shame, the fear, the guilt, the blame. Okay, so that's the best that she can do right now, because the resources are not. Kayla, I'm so glad you're here. The resources are not available to heal this in the 3D world, so it's about healing yourself. Okay, healing yourself, because that's the best you can do. And her feet are in this water. I don't know if it's water, if it's just her dress. Okay. But being in that water has to do with dealing with your emotions. But also she's in a sanctuary space. And I get that from the columns over her. And yeah, you guys, I see it more than ever. This, or you can see all the colors of the chakra. I can see red and orange and green and blue and indigo and violet. Okay, so this woman is doing spiritual work. The card says union, but she's there all alone. So in some ways, she is priming herself for union. You are, for some of you guys, this is not a connection that you lost, but it's a connection that you're longing for, that you know is out there and ready for you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, but regardless of the history of this, of your union, The person on the other end of that is in need of some very serious healing, probably some shadow work right now. Yeah, that's the shadow work card. You get the Nine of Swords reverse. That's somebody who's doing the shadow work. They're getting to the root of their negative thoughts and patterns, okay? Death card reverse popped up there. This is, by the way, the Bianco Nero Tarot. It is a card that I bought to be a companion to my Cosmic Tarot. And it just, when I was figuring out where to go, what to do with this, it told me I wanted to take this pile. Okay. So that's just really a challenge. It's like trying to heal your end of a union. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. Whoever in union with God and Goddess self as well. Okay. I was in a terrible lack of union with my shadow self for a considerable amount of time. And I had to do that healing, okay? Because there's this parallel that goes on between the healing within you and the healing. Because especially if you're in a twin flame relationship, you may not even know this person yet, and you're mirroring each other. Your hearts are literally mirroring one another. So when you heal yours, you can heal theirs as well. Strength card reverse right there. All right. Ancestors, allies, Goddess, guides, divine spirits of love and light, let us channel a message with the Bianco Nero Tarot for those viewers who chose pile 4, who chose union. One more and I will draw. Do you want to come out? Which way? Oh, I'm going to take it that way. I'm going to take it that way. Okay. Wow. So you guys, basically the message is you have the power. You have the magic. You have the power to, at the very least, renew yourself right now. Okay. This is creation energy. This is powerful. I got to stop and think about what this card combination means to me. Because the Star is my favorite deck, my favorite card in any deck, okay? You've got the Magician and the Star. This is about co-creation. What you are seeking, the universe wants to bring to you. This is you trying to call it to you. Oh my God, Feliva, that's amazing. This is you trying to call it to you. You trying to manifest your twin flame texting you. And this is the universe being like, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. This is the universe supporting you in what it is that you're wanting to manifest at this point in time. That is a really, really, really beautiful thing. Wow. All of the majors, you guys. This guy popped out to me earlier. Death card reversed. Somebody is not wanting to give something up or leave something behind. And I think it is their control of the situation. Be real with you. Some people need to learn to release control of this situation to an extent. Because here's the thing. There is, sometimes when you're trying to manifest something in the 5D, you forget. And you start to be assertive about it in the 3D world, okay? And here's what I mean. Like, right now I'm trying to clear the air for communication in a particular relationship because I believe that there's been a lot of communication. But this person left the situation where my hands are really tied, okay? So I have to work on that. I can't really do that in the 3D world. My Emperor powers here in the 3D world, they don't really do much, okay? I got to use my Magician powers in the 5D world to create change. I'm serious, okay? I can't do this with my hands. I have to do this with my mind, okay? So some of you guys are having a hard time letting go of wanting to like actually control the situation in the 3D. Just know you got it on lockdown in the 5D right now. Okay, that's where you have, because especially if you're, yeah, because that's a self-defeating. This is a 5 of Swords, okay? Trying to control the situation is self-defeating. And especially, okay, I was just going to talk about masculine and feminine energies in any connection. It doesn't have to do with male or female, okay? But if you are the divine feminine, then you essentially are meant to play a receptive role. So do all the things you want to do up here on the 5D, but in the 3D, what your emperor is looking for is an opportunity to be the emperor, to be the acting party, and to let the feminine be the receiving party, okay? But this is an active party. This is a masculine energy, okay? This is saying that you really are calling this message of love towards you, okay? 3 of Pentacles and the Empress. We have the Empress and the Emperor here, you guys. Boom, boom, boom. This is you, and you're being supported by the universe, okay? You're working on something, okay? And these 3 Pentacles are your angels, your guides. This is your support from the divine. And what you're doing right now is you're tending your garden so that it is ripe for growing, all right? Remember, I started talking about Emperor and Empress energy. Emperor energy asserts itself in the 3D world, okay? Empress energy, and it doesn't have to be male and female. Some of you guys are switched, okay? You don't have to be any gender at all, okay? So basically, the goal of the Emperor is to conquer, okay? To go out and do the thing, okay? And the role, and I hate how much this I'm not trying to reinforce domestic gender roles in any way, shape, or form. He's out doing the conquering and the exploring and building the empire, and she's keeping it all running at home, okay? She creates a space which is nourishing and caring and what's the word that I want? But she's very cultivating. She's very receptive, okay? This is the home to which the Emperor can return after his mission, after his battles, okay? And I'm not saying that a woman stays in the home. It's just like emotionally. That's the gift that a divine feminine can give to any particular union, okay? Is that the receptive energy keeping, look at how exposed her heart chakra is. Okay. Keeping the heart chakra open. Okay. Keeping the heart chakra open. This is really beautiful, you guys. Because she has her scepter and she has her shield, but she's resting her shield right now. She can pick it back up at any given time. She knows how to protect herself in love. But right now, she has moved aside her wand and her shield and is leaving her heart chakra open for this homie to come and get it. Okay? And when he comes to her, what she's working on constructing right now is a place from which she can receive him with love and compassion. That didn't mean she needs to forgive his. If he done messed up, okay, if there's apologies necessary, let apologies be spoken. But let him speak it, okay? Let the Emperor speak that. And be the Empress. Or vice versa. If you're the Emperor in your relationship, then know that this is the energy that's going on right now. But you guys, this is all very divinely guided, okay? There's so many majors here, okay? So for those of you who are in a divine union, okay? For some of you, the divine feminine is building a place from which to receive the divine masculine once he has shed his baggage and is ready to move forward. Okay? So for some of you guys that are in a divine union, but you're not currently in union, that's what's really hard, is taking a step back and just working on yourself while the other person gets over their issues. Okay? But keeping your heart chakra open is very, very, very important here. Okay, you guys? I love this so much, and I'm almost sad that this is over. Those of you who have hung out with me, I don't even, like I said, there's no timer. I don't know how long I've been doing this, okay? It's still light outside. So, yeah, you guys, thank you so much, okay? I am going to work with Kayla. Kayla said she was writing down some timestamps. Temperance, there is healing going on right now. That's what's happening at the heart level, at the 5D level. Okay, you guys, this is all really, really beautiful. My heart feels so full just for having been able to deliver this message, these messages to you guys today. So what I'm going to do, I have to sign off. I have to say goodbye. I'm going to blow lots of kisses and give lots of hugs. Thank you guys so much. Felipe, that's the only thing you can do. Yes, I know mine loves me too, but man, he has had to carry himself through a really, really dark place, okay? Like, literally, he was so wrong to me. My lower vibration self never thought that I would be able to forgive him. But my higher vibration self knows that I have done unforgivable things when I was in a place that I could not love myself, okay? Yeah. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Felipa. You guys, my cup is so full after spending this time with you. I came to you in need of a heart chakra healing, and you guys, we did it together, all of us, okay? So I'm signing off. I'm going to go back to the post. I'm going to make it public, make it a permanent post, and then see if we can't work on putting some timestamps so that anybody who comes along later and finds this post can navigate through to find the message that is meant for them. You guys, thank you for everything. Thank you for the hearts. Please stay in connection with me. I am Molly. Molly is my name. I keep forgetting below, wherever you see my information, it says Soul School Tarot and Astrology. You can find me on Facebook. You can follow me on Facebook. I don't post as much, but I do have free tarot card readings. I do tarot card readings every full and new moon. And then no, that's okay. You're just writing down all the info. Kayla, that is okay. That's good. But this video, you can come back to it later too. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to write down the timestamps, okay? You guys, thank you for being my tribe. Thank you for being my people. Thank you for being my soul sisters and brothers, and just for being in this space with me today. 14 is my lucky number, and that's how many of you I'm saying goodbye to right now. Mwah, 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 mwah. Happy New Year, okay? I will catch you guys all way, it's not going to be long. I'll be back, okay? Love you guys.